Hey everyone, welcome back. Unfortunately, I don't have anything new to review, so I figured this is probably the perfect time to dive into my State of the Collection video for 2021. I'm just going to kind of go through this quickly. I know lots of these videos are super in-depth and long. I'm going to try to keep this fairly short, not really do reviews or mention, just kind of take you through what's changed. I'm going to start with watches that have left my collection this year. Right off the bat, I'm going to start with the one that's caused some, I'm sure you've noticed some YouTube arguing. It's my Bull of a Moon watch. A lot of people have been kind of fighting back and forth on some of my videos because I said that it was, just a quartz movement. It was nothing special. They were like, oh, learn your movements. To me, I don't really care in my watch collection that this is a special type of quartz movement. To me, the difference in accuracy is we're talking minute amount of time per day, per month, per year. It's not special enough that I revere it. It's a cool watch, it has a cool backstory, but the watch didn't really do it for me anymore. So I got rid of it. You can't fault me for not loving a watch anymore and getting rid of it. So I got rid of it. The next watch I got rid of, the most recent, is actually my John Mayer Casio. I wasn't planning on getting rid of this watch, but somebody made me an offer that I couldn't refuse, and I couldn't refuse it, so I sold it to him. I loved it. I didn't wear it a ton. I know they just came out with the new white one, so that kind of made the market fluctuate. But I got rid of it, and I couldn't be happier. I knew it probably wasn't going to get a ton of wrist time, and it was a pretty good deal. Wasn't looking to sell it, like I said, but it is now gone. I also had the Tissot PRX. I gave that away on this channel, so that's no longer in the collection. Two other watches, I'll just lump them in here quickly, that were also giveaways that were bought this year and also given away this year, were the Orient Bambino and my Pagani Bond Seamaster. So that kind of sums up everything that's left the collection this year. Now I will dive into what is new this year and is still in the collection. Alright, so diving into the watches I bought in this calendar year that I still have. I'll start most recent because it's on the top of my mind and work backwards. Most recent was the San Martin Ghost. This watch has been getting a ton of wrist time. I love it. Strong recommendation. Another watch that you guys really loved the video for, and I'm thanking you guys so much for the views it's gotten, was the Casio Duro. This watch also is getting a ton of wrist time. Still also really recommend it to anybody looking to get into watches at a great price point. It's a great watch. The Bertucci A1R Field watch I still have. Don't really wear it, but sent to me to review, and it's super cheap, so it'll stay in the collection, but it's not a watch I wear day to day. Also still here is the Timex Expedition Scout. I love this watch also from the cheaper side of the watch community. Also a strong recommendation on this guy. Beautiful watch. Then there's the Cadison Day Date. Really love Cadison. I'm hoping in 2022 to grab some more of them and really review those, because I think they're really well made watches and I think they're great looking. Hopefully comparisons between them and Pagani in the new year. Speaking of Pagani, still have my Polar GMT. It is usually on a rubber strap because I think that it looks really cool, the black rubber with the white face. That's probably sticking around for a good amount of time, mainly because they don't really have any resale value. The only way those types of watches leave my collection is if I give them to a friend who sees it and is like, oh, I love that watch. Can I have it? And I'm like, sure, here you go. Also new this year that I still love is my Islander watch. It is the ISL 54. I love the bracelet on this watch. Currently, it is not on a bracelet. Kind of would use that bracelet on another watch. It's actually on that parts watch I made earlier this year, which I'm not really counting here as my State of the Collection, but it's on that watch that I did the build for at the moment. I love it. I want to hopefully grab some more Islander watches this year. And closing out the new watches from 2021 is the Dan Henry 1962 Racing Chrono. This watch isn't getting worn a ton Kind of had forgotten about it, but now making this video, I'm kind of falling in love with its looks again. I think I'm going to replace the strap because that was my big complaint about that watch. So we're going to dive into hopefully changing that strap out and wearing it a lot more. But those are the watches that are new into the collection here in 2021. And now the watches that have been in my collection the longest. They've been here for multiple years. Some are by choice, some are just, kind of forgotten about them. The first one that's very obviously by choice is my Rolex Explorer, the 214270. Love this watch more and more every day. It's not going anywhere. The value for this thing has gone insane. I got it for like below $6,000. I'm almost positive. And now I could probably get $12,000 for it, which is insane to me, but I love it. It's sticking around. The oldest watch in my collection, my Seiko SKX, still here. Don't really wear it a ton. I know I've made some videos discussing why. Kind of fell out of love with it. It's up and down with me, but yep, still in the collection, not going anywhere. Another one of my oldest watches that I've made a video about how much I love it fairly recently is the Undone Tropical Chrono. I think it's a beautiful watch. I do try to wear it fairly often, but I'm totally still in love with that watch. I think it's incredible. Two watches that I forgot I owned because I got them really just to make a dress watch kind of video is the Osna and the Lobini. These two watches, not the best quality, not terrible. If you're looking for a cheaper dress watch, they look nice from presentation, but a lot of their features don't work. So I kind of forgot I had these in the watch box, but Osna and Lobini still here. Still have my Invicta Diver, still keeps great time. I wear it occasionally. Contrary to those, I have my Paganis. So starting at just randomly, I have the gold and blue Submariner. This is the one that came with the broken bracelet, and I can never get them to send me another one. So it's kind of sat in the watch box. Kind of forgot about it because I can't really wear it. Maybe we'll give it away to somebody who wants to put the work in and just kind of fix the bracelet up or replace it. I don't know. I still have the Pagani Datejust with the blue face. Love it. And then I have the Pagani Skeleton see-through with the gems around the outside, kind of like the Rolex Rainbow. Used to wear this a lot. Haven't been wearing it a ton anymore, but I do still really love it. Timexes, I have the Weekender in blue, which is similar to kind of the Expedition Scout I bought this year. Doesn't really get worn a ton, but it is a nice watch. I have the original release reissue of the Timex Q from a few years ago. Still have that. Kind of just holding on to that one because I think someday it might be a cool collector's piece. I don't really wear it a ton. Not looking to sell it either. Just kind of holding it at the moment. Also doing the same with the next watch, which is the Swatch. The Hodinkee, the System 51. This was the first System 51 they did, I believe. Still in the collection, not really looking to sell it. I tried for a period of time and didn't really move. But I do still love it. I wear it occasionally. The rotor is really kind of loud and it kind of bothers me, so I don't wear it a ton. Then I also still have the LG XIGE. Don't know if you're supposed to say that a certain way. The cheap Aquanaut I bought, which continues to be one of my best videos. So thank you everyone for watching that. Still is one of my favorite watches, and I still think the rubber band on this watch is absolutely incredible. So I would strongly recommend everyone grab one of these. It's so cheap, it's so worth it. And I don't think I'm forgetting anything, but I think that's my whole collection at the moment. Kept this right around under 10 minutes, so I'm really happy about that. I know this isn't going to be the most riveting video for a lot of people, but I just kind of wanted to show what's going on, what I still have, what I don't still have. Don't really have a ton of plans for the future of this channel. I guess we'll kind of just see what the world's like next year and how easy getting watches is. It's very difficult to get from AliExpress and that kind of thing, and I'm also not looking to spend a ton of money on expensive watches at the moment. But as soon as this channel gets monetized, and you guys have done a great job getting me well over 600 subscribers so far, tons of hours of views. So if we get monetization this year, I will put all of that money back into the channel, get some more expensive watches to look at and really pump it in. So thank you guys Thank you for making 2021 a great year for us, and looking forward to what 2022 will bring, and hopefully share a lot more watches with hopefully a lot more of you guys. So thank you so much for this year, and I'll see you guys at the top of 2022.